Hallo, Damen und Herren, ich bin Lehrer Fred. Now, today I would like us to go through this passage that I have here. It is a short letter, and then it has questions that we are supposed to answer regarding the letter sample that we've been given, okay? This is a part of your lesson to help you in understanding a text and also being able to answer the questions from the text. Okay, let's read straight from the instructions. Turn with me. Look at the instructions at the very top. It says like this. Sind die Sätze 1 bis 5 richtig oder falsch? Sind die Sätze 1 bis 5 richtig oder falsch? That now means, are the questions 1 to 5 true or false? Are the questions 1 to 5 true or false, right? And then you're being told, kreuzen Sie an, cross. Now they've given you a question, instruction like that. Then it begins with Beispiel. Now Beispiel simply means example, right? Beispiel. So look at the example, number 0. Der Film läuft am Sonnabend. Der Film läuft am Sonnabend. That the movie will be taking place or will be happening on Saturday. So that was the example already done, okay? So let's go ahead then. Look at the following passage. Remember I told you it's a letter, and then there are 2 questions for you to answer from this letter. So it goes on like this. The person writes, Liebe Tanja, am Sonntag um 20:30 Uhr gibt es im Kapitolkino einen Film über mein Heimatland Peru, okay? So this says, Liebe Tanja, dear Tanja, am Sonntag, on Saturday, um 20:30 Uhr, so on Saturday at 20:30 hours, yeah? Gibt es, there will be, im Kapitolkino, there will be at this cinema called Capitol, einen Film, a movie, über mein Heimatland Peru, about my home country Peru, right? Then proceeds, kommst du mit? Kommst du mit? Are you coming along? Will you come along? Sandra und Marco kommen auch. Sandra und Marco kommen auch. So Sandra and Marco will also come. Then, nach dem Film wollen wir ins Citrus gehen. So after the cinema, nach dem Film, after the movie or the cinema, we want to go to, it's like a cafeteria or a restaurant, yeah? So nach dem Film wollen wir, after the film, we want to ins Citrus gehen, Kaffee trinken und Musik hören. So after the movie, we'll go out to the Citrus to drink, have some coffee, yeah? And also listen to music. And then he finishes, bis bald, Jorge. Jorge. Seems like George, yeah? So the person writing is George writing to Tanya, all right? So they've given you the sample like that, and then here comes the very first question. Look at our first question. Tells like this. Tanya kommt aus Peru. Tanya kommt aus Peru. That Tanya comes from Peru. So let's read and find out if it is true that Tanya comes from Peru. Now it goes. Remember, the person writing is George, and George is writing to Tanya, right? So it is George who is writing to Tanya. So the question tells us that Tanya comes from Peru. Now, if you read the letter, it says, Liebe Tanya. So it is Tanya who is being written. Liebe Tanya, am Sonntag, on Saturday at 8, on Sunday at 8:30, there will be a movie about film über mein Heimatland. So remember, it is George. So therefore, George is saying there will be a movie about his, not Tanya's, okay? So number 1, Tanya comes from Peru. Now number 1, the answer is falsch. 1, falsch, okay? Okay, let's take the last number. Look at the next number. Sandra und Marco sehen auch den Film an. Sandra und Marco sehen auch den Film an. So Sandra and Marco will also watch the movie. Let's continue reading. So it's the third line. Look at the third line. The third line. Sandra und Marco kommen auch. So Sandra and Marco will also come. So this number 2 tells you that Sandra und Marco sehen auch den Film an. Sandra and Marco will also watch the movie. And therefore the answer for this number 2 is richtig. It becomes richtig. All right? So this was a short sample to test or to enable your lesson skill. All right? Well then, this will bring us to the end of this short lesson bit. I shall be seeing you in the next one. Keep practicing, ladies and gentlemen. Tschüss.